It's your boy, Z here. Do it to life before life. Do it to you. Do it to 2021. A whole year of breast cancer, mental breast cancer awareness, and personal growth. Guess what? The day is Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday. On Wednesday, we're doing the ask, which is the seek of the ask method from Matthew chapter 7. Asking and is given, seeking you shall find, knocking the door shall be open. So on Wednesdays we're still looking and seeking for more answers. So what I listen to today on my way back from the beach will be my boy Jim Rohn, because I was listening to something else. Then Jim Rohn was mentioned. So what I like to do as part of this seeking is once I'm on the trail, once something I may be listening to something, I say, you know what? What my pastor used to say when we was in church when I was taking notes was you will get something out. He called it a rhema word, a word. I think that's the term he used. And it's a word that sticks out to you, that resonates with you. See, all words don't resonate with you. All, just like we talked about on Saturdays about the affirmation. Every affirmation will not resonate with you. But the affirmation that resonates with you is the one you should write down. And only those write those down and follow that path. It's like the path is illuminated. It's like it's bright. So as you start seeking, you start finding more clues, deeper path. It starts to feel right going down this path. Everything feels good. It's kind of cold down here. I'm in the basement, right? See this? Guess what? I already started moving some cabinets around. I always started doing some rearranging on this basement. This thing is getting cleared out. You remember how it used to look? You go back a couple of episodes, you remember how it used to look. This thing gonna shape up. This is how it's shaping up inside my head. But anyway, going down this path, listen to my boy Jim Rohn, see? Because I was listening to something else, started listening to Jim Rohn. I said, hey, you know what? That's what I'm going to do today. Wednesday, seeking. Let's see if I can seek some other counsel. Most of the stuff is the same stuff. Just a different recipe, different flavor. The stuff I had already heard before, but not in the right context. I listened to probably 4 hours of this Jim Rohn. The stuff was interesting. The stuff made sense. The stuff was simple. And it was inspiring. But man, gosh, man, the real rain work came at the end for me. It came at the end. He started going over. I forget what he was going over, but what he talked about, he said that it was the power of our words, and that's why I'm a big guy on words now. I always have been from a long time ago. Back when I was in Toastmasters, you remember Toastmasters? Man, they still may be going on. Back that's when I got my start, kind of speaking, man, back in Toastmasters. So when I was back in Toastmasters, I learned that these words are very important. So I went on a journey back then, just learning about these words and thinking about this power. Because he said, Jim Rohn said in the beginning, was the Word. The Word was God. The Word was with God. He was saying that your words will make you God-like. Words are God-like. And he used a phrase in it. He said, God said. He used the word, let there be light, to create light. And he was saying, I hadn't heard it put like this before, right? He said that your words create light. Use your words, create light when you're talking to people. Because as you talking and using these words, he said don't use your words casually. Build your vocabulary. Building your vocabulary builds your power. Crafting your word. He said when you're talking to people, these people and you keep talking to them, and then sooner or later, your words may turn the lights on. Let there be light. You're creating light with your words in the imagination of these people that you're talking to, the other parts of you, the other parts of your life, the other parts of your world. We can speak life into that world. All we have to do is do it to that part of our lives. We've already got light in certain areas. We just need to get that light in new areas that we won't like, that is darkness. Because the reason it's dark because we've associated some type of fear with it. We don't have it's a disconnect, and that's why I'm here to do it to life is to practice that It's not transmutation, it's transplanting. We're just practicing transplanting. We understand it. Like, hey, but guess what? Yeah, my boy Jill was talking about. I like my boy Jill Rohn. You know, I had listened to a lot of his stuff, right? But he said that don't try to figure everything out. He says it's always gonna be a percentage. Play the percentages. He said you may say something to somebody, if they don't get it, you don't worry about why they don't get it. Because some people are the people that don't get it. Some people are the people that get it. Some people are people that mock. Some people are the laughers. Some are the mockers. Some are the scoffers. That's who they are. Why are they that way? He say, don't worry about it. Who knows why they that way? We can't change it. Going back to my boy in the Miracle Morning. See how we tying all this stuff in together. You can't change it. And to try to change that, that's what that person is. That person is a mocker. And for us to try to change a mocker, you can't change. That's what he is. He's a mocker. He's a skeptic. You know, he's always skeptical. You just do what you do your best. He said that in this. Remind me of the 4 agreements. He said, always do your best. He said, because when you start slacking, it gets you off course. Because you're the sum of your decisions made over time. If I keep making the wrong decision every single day, over time there'll be a cost to pay. Am I able, to pay that cost, right? I don't know. But I wanted to share that with you. Still seeking, still going down the path. Won't stop. Every single day we digging, we looking, we searching, becoming better and better, better and better. Because he said, your blessing to the world is you become your best self. That's the deal. It's self-development. Bringing value to the marketplace. I'm bringing value on earth by working hard. He said, work harder on yourself than you do at work. He said, yeah, you can work hard at work. That'll get you away, but working hard on yourself, that's going to get you wealth. That's bringing value to the marketplace versus bringing work to the marketplace. And that's what the whole thing is. We're on this earth to develop ourselves to our best ability. And then even if I don't become, he said you can't help but become wealthy. You're already wealthy. Look at what you got. You're in America or wherever you're at. I don't know where you're at. I'm in America. And if you're watching this, you got technology, you wealthy too. Right? You wealthy too because you have access. And we're going to use those skills to inspire others, build others up, and leave the place better than it was before I came. That's adding value to the market. It may not always be money. It may just be words. It may be song. It may be painting. It may just be cleaning up. You're an excellent guy on cleaning up. Guess what? There's some people that love to clean. That's the beauty of this thing, man. I'm at 50. I'm 50 years old, man. Gonna be 51 this year. And that's the beauty that I know that everybody's made for something. But everybody's not made for everything. You see what I'm saying? So everybody, that's why the team got to come in to play. The team it's got to be a visionary. It's got to be a team maker, a builder. It's got to be a worker, a manager. It's got to be a speaker. It's got to be an accountant. It's got to be. I'm out.